Hi all my crafty friends, welcome back. I've come back this evening to do another page with you. Now my camera does keep playing up. I was going to come on about an hour ago and it's taken me that long to get my camera on and get it to stay on. So please bear with me. If I have to stop, I will continue to record it on my tablet, but then that's a pain because then we only get 15 minutes to upload. And so, right, I have cut a small pocket. Okay. Oh, the cat wants to come and say hello. Say hello, Tiggy. Right, come on in, down you get. Go and sit over there in the corner on your box. Right. Oh, please do excuse the mess in the background as well. I'm currently making this room into my craft room, so I'm in the processes of sorting all that lot out as well. Right, so little pocket. No, again, what I used, taking the template, I used that one for the smaller pocket. Just drew around the sides. Okay. It's there already, so it just saves you measuring it out, and then obviously I just cut it down across the top to the size that I want. Okay, and I've scored along the sides and across the bottom. I think the light's a bit better in this direction. I've moved my lamp to a different place as well. Using this die again, but I've actually shortened it. So all I've done is I cut the whole piece out, and then exactly the same place on either side I cut the ends off. Okay, so it's like that, and all that's missing off the ends is a piece like so. Okay, so I've put a dot on there, measured across, and put a dot where the centre is, so I know roughly where this is going to go. And then I'm going to put some glue across there, like so. And then finding where the dot is in the centre, line that up, and then try to place that on there, so that's in the centre of there. Okay, that's completely wrong, sorry, bear with me, because as I moved that end, it kind of made it wrong, out of line. Right, so that is now on there, and that is in the centre. Okay, bits all over my desk. Right, and then all I've done was cut a piece of paper out so it will fit on the top there nicely and in the centre. So what I'm going to do, just to make sure I have got the centre, is give my edges another good crease, because I did fold them over roughly, but I didn't actually give them a good push down. And then that will be lined up in the centre like so. Okay, so I'm just going to get my black pen. It's there holding my page open. So let's get another pen and just stick that there. The thick end, and just go around the edges of that. And then I'm going to glue this like so, and then just try and line that up as best as we can, so that It's in the centre. Right, so get that pushed down. Like that. Right, then what are we going to do to decorate it? Right, first things first, I think we need to stick this in our journal before we decorate it. So, the only thing I'd done when I was off camera, ladies, was cut out the 2 perfume bottles and stick them on either side of the pages there. So now I'm just going to put it around the edges of this. Sorry if you can hear all the noise that is going on at the moment. My son and his friends are ranting and raving about a new release on the online Final Fantasy game today, that's been released today. So they're having a bit of a game fest upstairs. There's only my son and his friend upstairs, but they've got the speaker onto the computer quite loud, and they're online talking to all their other friends that are playing the new updates to the game and the new features and things. So they're up there doing their boy thing, and you know, as men do. So that is on there. And I think again I'm just going to grab a couple of these. Oh, idiots skidding around in their cars. Sometimes you ladies must think I live in, like, you know, back of Beyond or Beirut or something with all the noise that goes on around here. It is a council estate, so it's nothing posh and wonderful. But when I first moved in here, which was 22 years ago, this block that I live on was absolutely wonderful. We all used to have barbecues out the front with all the kids playing in the swimming pools and things together. It was absolutely wonderful. Now you just want to come home, shut your door and forget about the world. So I can't wait to get out of here, to be honest, but I don't think I'll be moving for a while. It's just too much expense at the moment. Let's just have a quick sip of my coffee. Right, what I'm going to do is I've got a stamp on here. It says live your dreams. So I'm just going to ink that up, and I think we'll use that on this pocket. I think I might need to get myself a new ink pad as well. Been using it for a while now, and it's not inking as well as I'd like it to, so it's probably getting a bit dry. That's that. And I'm just going to cut around this. Let's just cut that off across there. And go about the same on both sides. Yeah. Those little bits back in the reserves. Get my little distress tool thingy. Just go down the edges of this a little bit. I don't know whereabouts all you ladies are, but over here, UK, towards London way, it is absolutely sweltering at the moment. It's supposed to be like 26 degrees today, which is really, really hot here today. It's not even so much the sun being out, it's that horrible hot and sticky, you know, you feel like all your clothes are stuck to you and you don't want to move and do anything, and it's that sort of weather, and it's supposed to be 26 today, and for the next 3 days it's supposed to be 28 degrees. So it's going to get hotter, and I've got work tomorrow, and it ain't going to be fun because we're doing delivery tomorrow, and I've been told I'm not on tills tomorrow, which is very unusual for me on a Saturday, and I'm actually going to be helping with the delivery. So looks like I'm going to be getting nice and hot and sticky tomorrow, needing to come home and have a shower. Right, I'm going to stick this onto there. So let's get that little push down in the middle. That one here, give it a push down to that edge. So and then I'm just going to eyeball it and cut that off so it's got roughly the same amount of border around each side. Obviously, if you're no good at cutting the borders off, then put it in your paper trimmer and cut it that way. You can line it up against something and just cut it the same all the way around. So there we have a live your dreams. So I'll bring this back in here and take these off now. I think that'll be well stuck on there by now. Now we could have that in that corner with a little border around each edge, and then we could put a little flower and a leaf on there perhaps. I think maybe that might look nice. So I'm just going to stick that straight down. Because it's already 3 layers thick of card, you don't want it any thicker by, you know, popping it up onto foam tape or anything. Let's just give that a push down like that. Without trying to get the edges of my paper too much like I did there. And just try and rough that up a little bit more into the edge of me now, because I just flattened it down with my bone folder. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be like that. Okay, and then you need to, I've already got some more leaves stuck over there. So let's find another, let's make a flower. Maybe we'll use that piece there. It's got, yeah, that should be nice. It's got some pink in it. Got a bit of colour in the paper. And we'll get our mouse mat back out. Oh, done on that side. That's where I've been, I've used white paint on something and then laid it on there and rubbed over it with ink and stuff to distress it, but without it going onto the table and rubbing all the sort of paint off of it. But as you can see, it leaves it sort of looking dirty and chalky. So we'll turn it over that way. Using my black pen, I'm just going to go around the edges of this. I nearly didn't do that then. For the first time in ages as well, I don't actually have work all day tomorrow. So that'd be nice, considering I've got people coming down to stay with me for a few days. So that's on there. Where's my tool? Let's get that little crease up. even though a lot of these flowers will get flattened a little bit in the when it's all together, it will still hold a bit of its shape. So it's just better than it being sort of like really, really flat to the paper. It just still gives it a bit of oomph. And place a little bit of glue on the back of there. And then place that in that corner there, I think. Like so. And give that a push down. Oh, I didn't cut my little black flower out, did I? For my centre. Let's do that. Stuck to my finger. And that little push down in the centre. Place a little dab of glue in the centre of my flower. Like so. And I will show you this in a second, as you've seen me do this loads of times. So I don't really need to hold it right up in front of the camera as I'm doing it. And I think you all know how to stick down paper flowers. Should we have a larger one for that side and a smaller one coming out the top, I think. Let's cut that right down a bit. And place a bit of glue on the bottom there. And place that in there. Let's give that push down. God. It sounds like they're in a studio or something upstairs, and it's all echoing on big, you know, speakers and things, and about a concert, that sort of sound. There we go. Just push that down on there. Okay, I'm going to take the pen out and then I can show you. Okay, so it's like that. Okay, a pretty pocket. And then obviously we want something to go in that pocket. So do we do another mat to go in the pocket? Or do we use one of the tags I made earlier that I took out because it was too thick to have double layers on each page? See, that might look quite nice just like that. Perhaps if I put that other little one in there, just tucked behind. Yeah, I think that might look okay actually, instead of placing another photo mat in there. I'm happy with that anyway. I don't know what you guys think. Perhaps I'll put a little something up here just to finish off the page. Let's see what we've got, shall we? What about cutting another perfume bottle? Or perhaps another little badge or stamp type thing from that paper. There we go, we have that. What one could we use? Decisions. I think it's going to have to be that one there. I quite liked the idea of using something with a bit of pinky colour in. But everything pink on there seems to be covered with a beige one. So, right, hang on, let's try and cut this one out here, but it's lost that bottom edge, so I'm going to have to try and cut it the same all the way round. So, Just bear with me a second. There, like that. Right, let's move that out of the way a minute. Bring that in, back in here, like so. And can we stick that in that corner just to finish that off? Yeah, I think that might look okay actually. So I've got my pen in there because we're at the back half of the book. This lot keeps trying to fall over on top of that, so I'm just trying to kind of keep it open. I'm just going to take my black pen marker, go around the edges of that. My friend said to me the other day, how far have you got on your journal? This is the friend that's coming over tomorrow. And I said, there's only about 10 pages left to do. And she went, I don't know how you do it. She went, I don't know how you can come up with all these different ideas for so many different pages. She went, mine would all look the same. But I think the more and more you do these, the more you kind of pick up along the way, and other bits and pieces that you've seen other people doing. You know, me personally, I just sit and I get these crazy ideas in my head, and I think, hey, I wonder if that would work. And I sit and I play and I try it for myself, because I think, well, I've not seen anyone else do it, so I'm going to have a go myself and see what happens. Sometimes it works, sometimes it goes badly wrong, but you know, you've tried, and if it does work and it looks good, then it's something else you can use. So as I said, it's all about playing and, you know, just trying to create things. And so there we go, there's another page. Okay, little decorative pocket with your filigree piece across the top, 2 tags and a bit stuck in the corner. Okay, so I'll leave you with that one for now, guys. Let's bring that a little bit closer so you can see. Okay, if you want to put a photo mat in the pocket or anything you like really, then feel free. Okay, so I might put some plain white card on the back of those tags so they can actually be wrote on. Right, so I'll leave you with that one for now, guys, and I will try and think of what to do for the next couple of pages, and when I've thought of that, then I will be back. So, mwah, love to you all, thanks for joining me, guys, and I'll see you again soon.